first, I have an author. I feel like no one really talks about Nina LaCour. I mean, I've only read 2 of her books, but I really enjoyed her easy writing style and her down-to-earth characters. The first book I have by Nina LaCour is The Disenchantments. The Disenchantments follows 2 best friends, Colby and Bev, as they hit the road and travel with Bev's band the summer after they graduate high school. Bev and Colby have their life planned out after Bev's band's summer tour, and that's basically just to wander through Europe. However, plans don't always work out, and that leaves Colby to wonder what's next. Everything Leads to You follows a girl named Emmy who is a young set designer. When Emmy finds a mysterious letter from a film legend, it leads her to a captivating girl named Ava Gardner. This book has some LGBTQ themes, and it focuses a lot on self-discovery. Both of these books by Nina LaCour are fantastic, and they're great summer reads. They're highly enjoyable, and they actually go deeper than the surface. Next, I have a graphic novel, Lumberjanes by Noelle Stevenson, Grace Ellis, and Brooke A. Allen. Lumberjanes follows a group of friends as they go on crazy summer adventures. This graphic novel is a series, and I only have the first one. I also read the second one, but I don't have it. Lumberjanes focuses on friendship with some supernatural elements. It reminds me a lot of Gravity Falls in a way, even the art style. And I love Gravity Falls, so of course I love this graphic novel. I think this graphic novel is extremely fun and enjoyable and such a quick and easy summer read. The next book I have is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. This is Nicola Yoon's debut novel about a girl named Madeline, who is basically allergic to everything. Maddie just wants to see the world and experience things that normal girls get to experience, but instead she's trapped inside her house for her own safety. That's until Maddie meets this boy named Ollie, who urges her to take some risks and to step out of her comfort zone. I really enjoyed this book. I found it to be so easy to read, very cute and surprising. I've also really enjoyed how there's little artworks and design things in this book. It's just fantastic and perfect for summer. In my last summer reading recommendations video, which I will link somewhere, I recommended the author Morgan Matson. Of course, you should still check out her books because Morgan Matson is like a contemporary genius, but you should also know that Morgan Matson writes under the pen name Katie Finn. I have 2 of her books from the same series. I don't really know what this official name of the series is called, but the first book is Broken Hearts, Fences, and Other Things to Mend. This book tells the story of a girl named Gemma as she assumes a cover identity to sort of patch things up with her former best friend during one crazy summer. Of course, along the way, she meets a beautiful boy, and plans start to get more complicated as Gemma dives further and further into this lie she has created. I think there's also another book out in the series that just came out. I don't know what it's called, and I don't own it. I only own these first 2. This series is just really enjoyable. It's so easy to read. I think it's perfect to take on the beach with you. But just to let you know, it does involve some lying, so it's a little stressful sometimes because lies are always stressful. Am I right? But still, it's really fun to read, and I highly recommend it. This next book I don't own a physical copy of, but it is On the Fence by Casey West. This is the only Casey West book that I've read, but I've heard amazing things about Casey West and her contemporary awesomeness, so I think I'll pick up more of Casey West. On the Fence by Casey West tells the story of a sort of tomboy named Charlie who finds herself being roped into this summer job. And there's a major problem with this summer job. It's that this job involves everything that Charlie dislikes. Makeup, glitter, frilly skirts. Along with Charlie's new job, she's beginning to develop some feelings for her next door neighbor and her brother's best friend, Brayden. This book is very fluffy and it's a cute contemporary that's so easy to read. It's just really adorable, so you should go check that out. Next, I have a series. This is the Gallagher Girls series by Ali Carter. The Gallagher Girls series consists of 6 books. I only own 3 of them. And the series follows a girl named Kellie and her best friends as they attend the most prestigious school for girls, Gallagher Academy. Not only is the school meant for the most talented and excellent bunch of girls, but it is a school for spies. How cool is that? This series might be a little bit young, but it's just so much fun to read. The first book doesn't do the series enough justice. The series starts to pick up some pace and some action more towards the second/third book. These books remind me a lot of like Kim Possible and Totally Spies. I don't know if you guys watch those shows, but when I was younger, those shows were my jam. But anyway, the Gallagher Girls series is very entertaining and they're full of some awesome, cool spy butt kicking that is great for any time of year, really. I'm just saying. Lastly, I have Road Trip Summer by Lauren Barnholt. This is a bind-up of the 2 books, Two-Way Street and Right of Way. Two-Way Street, told in dual perspectives, follows Jordan and Courtney as they road trip to Boston University. Although you might think that this trip would go smooth sailing, think again. Jordan and Courtney have just broken up and now they're thrown together in a long and interesting road trip. In Right of Way, Peyton is simply trying to make it to her getaway vacation in the Carolinas. That's until her ride bails on her and Peyton is left stranded at her relative's wedding. Luckily for her, Jace is available to take her on the long trip home. But wait just a minute, Jace is the boy that happened to break Peyton's heart. So she's going on a road trip with basically her ex. That would make for an interesting road trip, don't you think? This book is also told in dual perspectives. Both of these books were really funny. I actually laughed out loud quite a few times. I personally like Two-Way Street more. That book I laughed so much. Even the side characters for Two-Way Street was a great time. But still, they're both really funny, humorful, and just enjoyable. These books were full of all the essences of a great summer road trip, along with a lot of drama. Still, once again, they're very enjoyable and they're really easy to read. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some recommendations out of this reading recommendations video. If you have some reading recommendations for the summertime for me, let me know down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye!